Have you tried this?
No, I haven't.
It's date cake.
Okay, I'll try some.
Yes, what's your name?
My name is Sarah.
Nice to meet you, Sana.
Nice to meet you. And your name?
Fahima.
Fahima.
Yes.
Fahima, we just literally spoke now. I did not see you. Like I said hello from a distance.
Oh yes, I did see you from a distance, but I was running around like there's.
Are you part of the organizers?
I am sorry?
Part of the organizers today?
Yes, I'm one of the volunteers for the event today.
So you can tell us.
Yeah.
We need to know about the event today. What happened today?
Of course. So I am not an intelligent, clear-spoken spokesperson.
We want something from the heart.
Something from the heart. So my dear friends Sophia and Anissa organized it. They're part of what's called the Green Deen Sustainability Initiative, which are founded by two sisters. And the focus of that is to really bridge together the conversation about sustainability that we have in our everyday spaces in the Western world, combined with how sustainability is like conversed in the Quran. And so we often you'll hear a lot of things that kind of equate to greenwashing in terms of in the environment and things like that, and in big corporations talking about like climate change and XYZ. And I think it's so important what this space is doing, because I think a lot of those conversations about climate change and sustainability don't hit or impact us as Muslims in the way that it has the power to, and they intelligently bridge ayahs from the Quran. Like we talk about Surah Rahman, Surah Baqarah, and what it means to be sustainable as Muslims and how it ties into Iman and building our faith. And so I think one of the key findings was that, meat, for example, they're encouraging to consume less meat because one, not only does it require a lot of energy to produce, I think the other thing is that meat doesn't necessarily feed your soul, it feeds your ego. So sometimes you'll find that I'm so full from eating, I'm so nourished, but you want meat and you want that protein. And part of it can be like a clear hunger, but another part of it is, you're done and you're full, but you want the extra. So that contrast between feeding your soul and feeding your hunger and feeding your ego is something that's conversed a lot about. I think it's really easy to be like, it's really easier said than done to be like, oh, don't eat meat, don't consume, don't have waste. But what Sustainably Muslim and what Green Deen Tribe, what they do really, really well is combine how we can establish those practices with the practices of Ramadan and what that means, and reducing waste and like nourishing our souls through the ayahs of the Quran. And trying to consume less meat, consume less waste, and try to reduce waste and reuse the materials that we're using. And
I thought it was really beautiful.
It's amazing
to hear that I bring my own container or a plate and just make use of it rather than waste.
Right.
So why not? I can do that. It's easy.
Exactly. It's really easy. I think it's easier said. Like again, there's such small steps that you need to do to make sure that you are reducing waste. And one of those is bringing your own cutlery, bringing your own things, bringing your own cups, and the things that you do is making sure they're biodegradable. So it's really.
Thank you so much. It's been really nice talking to you. Now that they're gonna start doing
I'm just gonna announce. Yes, I'm gonna start announcing upstairs that they're doing this.
Thank you so much.
جل الذي سواك يا مصطفى محلك يا مصطفى محلك أنت حبيب الروح روح العزيزة فيدك روح العزيزة فيدك.
مرحبا. شفنا بعض يسد مرحبا، قلنا مرحبا. مرحبتين وثلاثة كمان.
أيوة.
من وين؟
جنسية أو
الجنسية طبعا.
جنسية؟ وين؟ أنا إنجليزية وجنسية الحق.
كلنا لحظة صح سوري الجنسية كلنا إنجليز. بس نتكلم عن الأصول عشان proud to be where we are from.
ليبية.
أهلا وسهلا. طبعا تعرفي أنا يمنية، ففي حيكون من مشاهدينك من اليمن كثير، وفي من بريطانيا، وأكيد في من ليبيا مش عارفة. نقدر نتكلم عربي ونقدر نتكلم إنجليزي. حابة أسألك أول مرة تجي هنا؟
لا مش أول مرة.
ثاني مرة؟
يمكن خامس مرة. بس أول مرة هذا رمضان.
أوكي. إيش شعورك من أول مرة جيتي وهالمرة واليوم؟ إيش شعورك؟
شعوري
لما تدخلي روميز كيف؟
المحبة. محبة. It always feels like safe. يعني كأنه you're coming to your parents' house. Like it feels safe. It's warming. Everyone is smiling. Everyone is making room, and it hasn't changed. Like it just gets more crowded because more people, find out about it and they love it.
There is a lot of rice left. This whole accompanying some meals tomorrow, and we have a bit of curry left over as well.
They're still serving food.
Yeah.
لسه بيضيفوا الناس. They don't want the food to go to waste.
أيوة.
And today, both of us here attended the ethical iftar by Green Deen, صح?
Green Deen Tribe.
Green Deen Tribe. إيش تعرفي عن Green Deen؟ إيش تعرفي عنه؟
نعرف شوية لأن أول أمس I went to their my first time going to the ethical iftar, and it was at a different location. بس سمعت فيهم إن صحباتي they always go and they always tell me to come, but the tickets are always sold out. طبعا usually it's a free event like today, but they want to make sure that they can cater for everyone. So the tickets sometimes are limited, sometimes open. But it was beautiful. This time it was for ladies only, so it felt different. It was more of like a sisterhood, and of course some ladies, they came with their children, so it's still inviting for people. They need to be. But yeah, I like the idea of it. I've always been interested in the idea of doing less waste. Like you have to take the food home. Don't bring bring your own cutlery. I feel like it makes sense, especially as Muslims. We want to make sure we protect the environment, and in Ramadan we waste a lot. Of course. Yeah. So even in our adat taqalid, like making too much, giving too much, and then in the end we do it again the same day. So next day, sorry. So
that's why it's called ethical, isn't it?
Yeah.
كله إنه ما يبغوا أحد يستخدم بلاستيك ويرموه، يعني فطلبونا إن كل واحد يجيب معاه صحن أو كونتينر علبة ويحط فيه أكله، which is really beautiful. وهذه يمكن من الأماكن القليلة اللي تشوف فيها الأمهات مع أطفالهم وجايين ومرتاحين، يعني زي أنا مع ابني وغيري كمان. It's very welcoming. وغير الجنسيات، يعني كم جنسية هنا قابلتي يعني مختلفة يعني باك جراوند؟
I don't know. في بعض الناس جايين من أكثر من جنسية، هو مش شخص واحد. Yeah, they come from multiple backgrounds.
Exactly.
So I don't know how to count. MashaAllah, I think every single person I've met is from completely different backgrounds, or they're married to someone from a completely different background, so their children are now mixed heritage. But that's what I love about it. It feels inviting to everyone. And I think sometimes in the UK, بصراحة, events sometimes feel like it's very only catered to one jinsiya, one ethnic group, one group. مش للكل. And the Ramadan spirit is that everyone should be invited, and it's going to be different, but as long as you feel loved and feel like you're being taken care of, you're going to be happy, especially Ramadan,
صح معك أنا 100%. وأحلى شيء كمان إنه كمان مفتوح المكان لغير المسلمين.
صح. Oh yeah, I forgot. No, we're used to it that anyone can come. صح. Yeah, I feel like if we're doing da'wah, if we're genuinely Muslims, we are meant to be the most inviting people. And this is one way to do da'wah as a Muslim. Like we're inviting people to not just to accept religion, but accept us as a people, as understand what we're doing. And this is who we are. It's not about promoting our religion. It's about this is what's told to do.
يعني فرصة إنهم يجوا يشوفوا ثقافتنا، كيف نصوم، كيف نصلي، يسمعوا الصلاة، يفطروا معانا. زي ما أنت قلت يعني كرم المسلمين وعاداتهم.
خاصة ببريطانيا, like we have Christmas and it's so inviting, and it's the main holiday, and like I feel like as Muslims we can do the same, even if you're just doing it because you're doing it, and it's the same. نفس الفكرة يعني. If we're a Muslim majority country, the people in the country would be taking part, so we can do the same.
شكرا جزيلا على وقتك، وإن شاء الله أكيد حشوفك مرة ثانية.
إن شاء الله. I hope so.
شرفت بمعرفتك.
الله يسلمك as well. You as well. I am honored.
نهلا رمضان مبارك أول شيء. نحن أنت اليوم في رومي سكيت، ممكن نتكلم شوي عربي وممكن نتكلم إنجليزي. في ناس شاهدوكي وتفرجوا عليكي من اليمن ومن العالم كله ومن بريطانيا. نحن أنت من وين؟ من المغرب. من المغرب. حياك الله. حياك الله. بزاف. نهلا أول تجربة ليكي؟
أول تجربة.
كلمينا إيش شعورك اليوم؟ You can express your emotions in Arabic, English, بالعربي.
Express the emotions. Honestly, like I'm still in it, like I'm still in the experience, so it's kind of hard to really talk about it, but my first impressions are, this is incredible. This is so important. First of all, it's important to have a space where Muslims socialize with other Muslims, right? Like, we like that outside of places of worship. It's either outside of a mosque after you finish praying or in some auntie's house. And so people who are not... Yeah!
We also have some coffee happening here, so we are trying to serve coffee as we are speaking.
But that doesn't end.
Dawood, Sana, 1 second. Dawood, you didn't get Dawood a free?
Sorry.
You made it on time before it runs away.
Thank you very much.
Tell us if it's
Are we
good.
able to do 2 more? Is that possible?
Yeah, of course, yeah, I'm sure.
This is the true testament to Mubarak.
Exactly,
Like, this has
yeah.
been service.
The Saudi one to me and
It is a Saudi coffee.
Medina, you know?
صح, exactly, that's true. It's a Saudi coffee.
Is it the Saudi one? Yeah.
Yes.
I recognize the color, you know?
Yes. One more?
Yes, please. Yeah.
هذه القهوة اليوم كل الناس شربوا منها والله. لا يوسع تباركت الحمد لله. And that's what they said earlier in this place, that there is barakah.
I mean, this is a testament to it. First of all, there was no booking system. I think they tried to implement a booking system, but then everyone just ends up coming anyways. And everyone's getting fed. Like, everyone's getting fed. People have been coming in, and everyone's being fed. And it's really like the blessed of a community space like this.
What's new to you?
Well, what's new to me is like just like this sort of space in itself is new to me, where I was saying how like Muslims and with Muslims from different places in the world come together, because I don't come from a Western country. Like, I grew up in Morocco, and so the only Muslims you meet are your kind of Muslims, the Moroccans. And so to share, traditions, especially during Ramadan, because Ramadan is so filled with traditions that are really ingrained in each one's culture. To have that, and also, more importantly, a space where Muslims can socialize with non-Muslims. 100%. We were talking about that. Like,
And I've told you how many people I've seen saying their shahada here because of what they've witnessed, the beauty of sharing food, how people pray and just listening to the prayers, and
like, this is it. It's in practice.
Yeah, exposure to what is it exactly to be Muslim in the West. Alhamdulillah. Would you come again?
Yeah, it's actually a problem. I live an hour away, so I'll have to make time. But I am coming back definitely. Inshallah. Thank you.
Shukran. Thank you so much. Allah bless you. And this is not where it's gonna end. You will see more of us, me and Nahla, inshallah, in Rumi's again. Inshallah.
صلاة الله ربي بقى come on على طه رسول الله صلاة